What's good, family? It's your girl CAG and she's back at it with another video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, do all that good stuff because it is good for you. And if you're new, do subscribe, hit the notification to be notified next time I drop, because you're gonna like me, and if you don't like me, you're gonna find me. Let's get it. Okay guys, firstly I want to say thank you for the support that you've been showing me. You know, the views be going up and up every single day. I just wish you would just subscribe and watch at the same time. You know, subscribe and watch and subscribe and like. I really need you guys, you know, as much as you love my content. Today we have juice so we can sip on something if we are saying a lot. Okay guys, I nearly forgot that I'm a YouTuber.
Shut up!
The whole of last week I was like so excited, you know, living the moment, you know, happy about the feedback I've been getting, happy about everything, you know, like the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, you know, halfway #road to 100k subscribers. I'm manifesting 100 subscribers. You know, I've been like in the moment, I'm like, is this me? Like, people really fucks with me, you know, like I was so excited, I was happy. I was like, okay, today I'm gonna do another story time. For sure you read the title. There's this one story that is funny at the same time very serious, you know. Quick disclaimer, no offense to the LGBTQI community. I really like, no offense. What I am gonna say here is what I felt at that time, you know. It's not anything to say, I'm not saying anything to offend the community and stuff, you know. Hope you guys understand. So let's take it back to grade 11, right? They put us into this extra classes for math, so we were attending at another school. So the first time we were attending, it was like different schools, grade 11s, you know, and stuff. So we were meeting at that particular school to like for extra classes for math. So we go there first day, you know, they introduce the teachers, they introduce the program, they introduce everything that's gonna happen along the year, and we're also gonna attend next year for grade 12 and stuff like that, you know. It's fun stuff, you know. We're there, we're excited, we're like, okay, hopefully it works out for us, you know, for us who are struggling and shit. So we see a lot of people, you know, people are eyeing whoever, you know, people are doing this, people are doing that, people are just, you know, doing it, you know. They're like, okay, I like that guy. And me with the body, dog. Me with the bad luck, dog. Yo, so you see those guys who like always hang out with girls, and that guy who everyone thinks he's gay, that guy, oh, he starts eyeing me like that. Why did I come here? Oh, he's doing all these things. He's like talking about me, telling people how cute I am. Yo. I'm like, okay, chill. He hasn't said anything, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm like, okay, cool. I keep it cool, I keep it mute, you know. I'm like that girl who's like really mute and stuff. Okay, cool, fine. It's after school, right? He tries to approach me. Guess what your girls do? I run. I run. Yo, I ran. I tell my bestie, I'm like, go, girl, you're gonna find me there. You're gonna find me there by the bus stop. I ran my whole life. I was like, me, I'm not gonna get myself into trouble for this. I am not willing to. I can't. And then cool. Second day, we go there. I keep it mute. I'm like, I act as if I don't see him. When he comes this way, I go that way. When he does this, I does that. When he does this, I does this. You know, I was like, I'm not gonna. So he comes up with another idea. He approaches my friend. He's like, okay, I like this girl, but this girl is acting like he doesn't see me. So I want you to help me out, you know. And then my friend is like, no worries.
Oh, no.
No worries. I got you, you know. I'm gonna try and talk to her. And she, you know. I'm like, okay, I laugh because I'm looking at them. They're talking, and I know they're talking about me. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's keep it neat. Let's keep it on the low. Let's keep it drastic, you know. Let me sip. Cool. So this girl comes. He's like, you can't believe what happened. I'm like, tell me, what's up? I act dumb. I'm like, what's up? Tell me, you know. I want to know what you guys were talking about. You know, he's like, yo, that guy says he likes you and stuff. I'm like, likes me? You really gonna say like me? Oh my God. Oh my dear Lord. This is not happening. This is not happening because I am not ready. I am not ready for this. I am not ready for this. So he keeps on pushing, you know, telling my classmates, you know, my schoolmates that, no, I like this girl, you know, please guys talk to her, yada yada yada. I'm like, oh my God, you know. So my friends are like, you know, give him a chance, let him speak to you, you know, and then you'll decide from there. I'm like, okay, it's easier if I tell him Guti, stay away from me, you know. That was my mistake. I thought he was gay. Yo, because he was doing, you know, the reason why I thought he was gay because he was doing all the gay shit.
No.
No offense. Okay, no offense. No offense to the, yo. I'm trying to keep it low, like I'm trying to keep it, but that's how I felt back then, you know. He was hanging out with girls. He was saying, "Abu Mata, show me this, show me that." You know, he was girly. That's what I'm trying to say. He was girly, you know. So I'm thinking, I'm like, oh my goodness, like, what are people gonna say if they see me walking with somebody who is gay and I'm holding his hand? I'm like, this is not, cut it. So he comes to me, he's like, hi, how you doing? I'm like, hi, I'm good and things. And himself, he tells me his name. Let's call him O, right? He tells me, he's like, my name is O. I'm this old, you know, we're at school now. I wanted to talk to you about something. I'm like, okay, what do you want to say? Like, say it. He's like, oh my gosh, I really like you. I'm like, okay, you like me, and then what? And he says, like, I really want to pursue a relationship with you. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Shut up!
No, I cannot pursue a relationship with you. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. He's like, please. So to brush him off, I give him my tens, you know, because he begged me. I give him my tens to brush him off. I'm like, okay, I'm not, no, you know. I give him my tens. Start bugging me on WhatsApp. Start bugging me. I'm like, oh, what did I get myself into? Telling me how good of a good guy he is, how good of a boyfriend he is. He's gonna spoil me, you know, he's gonna do this and that and this and that. I'm like, you know what? I don't want you. I don't feel anything for you. You know, it's like, okay, cool, I understand that, but then, you know, like, if you try, you know, sometimes you never know, I might be the one, you know. Like, give me a chance, you know. He's like persuading me, like, he's like, girl, give me a chance, you know, like, you never know what will come off of it. I'm like, nah. We go at 10 again another day. Okay, cool, right. He comes to me, he's like, really, I really like you, please give me a chance. So this guy, He's like, would you be my girlfriend? I'm like, Lord, why? Why me? He's like, no, you're beautiful. Wow. Yo, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is gonna land me into trouble. So I'm like, you know what, ne? To show you that this won't work, I'm gonna agree to whatever you want, ne? I'm gonna agree to whatever you want, and I'm gonna show you that this thing that you think will work, it won't work. Bait. So first day of dating, right? Woo-wee! I'm like, what the freak? What the freak did I get myself into? What the freak, you know? Boom, we dated now. Oh my goodness, I'm so dumb. I was so dumb. Wow. I was so, now thinking back at it, I'm like, why did I ever do that to somebody's child, you know? Cool. So now it's after school, you know. After extra class, of course, he's like, I want to walk you home. Yada, yada, yada. I'm like, no, it's fine. You know, I've got friends. I can walk with them, you know. So don't worry about it. So we'll talk, right? So he gives me a hug. I give him a hug. He trying to lean in for a kiss. I'm like, that's too sweet, you know. See you, bye. I run off. So he's left there, and then he's like, why would you do that in front of people? I'm like, why would you do that in front of people? Why would you? Because it's like, this is like the first day of us dating, and you want to do all that stuff. Like, hold on. I can't. Sorry, I can't. And then he's like, okay, I get it, you know. And I was like, I'm not used to dating, you know, with somebody that I'm like in the same area with. And stuff like that. I come up with lame excuses like what? Cool. So he's like, okay, cool, I know, I get it, you know, you don't have to worry about it and shit. So it's like second day, third day, fourth day, everything is just fine. So now comes another day where we have to go to attend, because now, excuse me, we have to go to attend. So now I have to see him. I'm like, ugh, this is not what I signed up for when I said I'm gonna go and attend extra classes. This is no. So it was Saturday that day, and that day, hey, back at school, I play basketball, right? So back at school, there were like sporting events. It was basketball and soccer. So basketball wasn't played actually because we were not there, we were not available. So there were lady soccer and male soccer and stuff like that. Cool. So I was like, okay, I'm talking to my friends. I'm like, after school, I'm gonna come straight there to see you guys, because they were living like in another, should I say, state? No, not state, not province, but another place where it's like far. You can't like see them every day type shit. I don't know what to call it. So yeah. So I'm like telling them like I'll come and see you, because they were playing soccer in my school and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'll come see you guys after. It's like, okay, cool, settled. So I go to school. My best friend wasn't available for Saturday to come. So I'm like, damn, shit. This is not nice. It's not nice, because now I'm gonna be alone, and this guy's gonna see like a chance of, you know, coming, being all lovey-dovey with me. The thought of it is just, so we start, we attend. It's like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours, something like that, you know. So we attend. So now we're having lunch. So when we're having lunch, he comes up to me. He's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good, thank you. Yourself? He's like, what are you doing after? I'm like, I'm going to see people play and stuff like that. And he's like, okay, can I come with you? I'm like, no. He's like, please. You know, it would be a good chance for us to like connect and stuff. In my head, I'm like, already dating this person, so why are you refusing? So just go, you know. I'm like, okay, we can take a walk there, but then when I get there, you going home and I'm going to school. Because he's like, why? I'm like, no, don't worry about it, but then I just wanna go, there. He's like, okay, cool, no problem. I'll take that. Cool. So he's like, okay, cool. So we walk. After that, we walk, right? We walk. He's telling me about himself. I'm telling him about myself. He's trying to hold hands. I'm like, no, no, no. Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't. So he's trying to hold me. I'm like, don't do that. Don't, because it's like at the same time, I don't want to lie. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to walk with that guy and be like, this guy's my boyfriend. I don't know why, but then I was embarrassed. I was like, no, because in my mind, I'm like, I am dating a gay person, because I was like, no, I shouldn't be dating this person because I was like, this is a gay person. No offense. I put a disclaimer, so no offense, guys. So we get to my destination, right? We get there. Obviously, we have to make out, so that he would leave me alone and go home. When I say that was the fastest kiss I've ever had in my life. That was it. Didn't even take 5 seconds for sure. The way I was so quick about it, I was like, this is not right. For me, for you, this is not right. I was like, okay, bye, I have to go. It's getting late. I have to get home. He's like, okay, cool, I understand it. So the following day, I was like, bro, we need to wake up because I don't see anything. Like, I'm trying to connect with you, but then there's nothing to connect there because I don't feel you, I don't feel you. I'm sorry, I don't feel you. So he's like, oh my god, yeah, I'm telling you, you are losing a good person. Yada yada yada. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. I'm like, whew. No, like, you are really losing a person who doesn't really love you. So it's more of a gain to you than a lose, So it's like, you know what? It's fine. I don't get it anyway. So it was Sunday, right? The day after, the following day, right? I broke up with him, and then he didn't come to attend because we were attending even on Sundays. So he was like, I didn't ask him. Nah, I don't even care. So he comes another weekend, Friday, right? He comes Friday. He's like, I see them acting all cold and shit. I'm like, I don't care, cause me and you, we over. So he's tryna, he's acting all girly. So I'm like, what? No, I did a good thing for me. You should accept it. Moral of this story is, guys, do not waste somebody's time. When you feel like this thing is not working, just call it off. Call it quits now before it's like. So the moral of the story, right? Do not waste somebody else's time, guys. Just tell them, I do not feel you. I do not feel you. And stop wasting people's time, I dated this guy for a week because I thought he was gay, but it turned out he was not gay. And yeah, we've come to the end of the story. Hopefully you liked. Hopefully you enjoyed. I do, sis.